everybody needs to have something going on for
Right.
themselves, because that can be something that can create the next Amazon, next Apple. So all of us have potential. And two, it's like if you can get a job at a 9 to 5, you can create your own because apparently they saw something in you.
Right.
So all of us have that potential. It's just we have to, especially in our communities, we have to think about ownership. Powernomics is Good people, what's up? What's good, man? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of our Millennial Masterclass series. Today, we have a great podcast episode with our guy, Warren Broadnax. She's Happy Hair, serial entrepreneur, black man who's truly killing the game in entrepreneurship, business. Everything that he's doing right now is needed. You can check him out on Instagram as well. Warren is killing the game. He's giving us free game. So shout out to him just being amazing of sharing the knowledge with us. So throughout this episode, Warren, he's about to share some more knowledge with us. I hope that you guys enjoy this great conversation just as much as I enjoy having this conversation with him. So if you guys haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and you can tune in and tap into all of our episodes. Let's get into the episode right now. Thank y'all again. Once again, my name is Caleb Smith, host of the 3 Milli Podcast. Much love. Let's get it.
How your day going, bro?
Good, man. Hey, no complaints. How about yourself?
Man, I can't complain, man. I can't complain. I would, but nobody would listen. You feel me?
Right.
Nobody would listen. Damn, man, I got to get my phone right here. I'm trying
You
to
good?
figure out a way to make it work. So I'm in here getting it in right now.
I see.
My boy Rich. What's up, Rich? I see my boy Rich. On that thing. I'm going to be looking all around, bro, because I'm kind of getting
You
it in.
good. So we straight?
Yeah, we good, bro. I'm ready.
All right,
I'm
perfect,
ready.
man. Perfect. Man, starting off, I appreciate you, man, just coming onto the platform, chopping it up, because I already know you got a million things going on. So
Literally making t-shirts as we speak. Literally
I
making
love it.
t-shirts, bro, as we speak, bro.
I love it, man. So starting with that, like what started that drive, like, for you to do being a firefighter, starting like in the Navy, now, right now doing your own thing, entrepreneurship full time. How'd that start for you?
Bro, just hunger, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just doing anything in firefighting. I think anything growing up, bro. I always wanted to control my own destiny. You know what I'm saying? Working at other people's companies, bro. Just not feeling like people appreciate me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't play the game. Because I don't kiss ass. You know, that's really what it was. You know how it is, man, when you're working there. You know, the people who working hard mad, and the person who kissing ass, he don't charge you out after a while because he kissed ass, bro. That used to piss me off. So I always felt like, man, if I could ever get in a spot, bro, where I can control my own destiny, I'm going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? If I could just get in a situation where it's all off my grind, it's all off my effort, and I'll get rewarded for it, I'll be all right. And that's how it ended up working out, you know what I'm saying, with the opportunity with me and my partner with She's Happy Hair. And we kind of ran with it from there, bro. Definitely.
Love it, man. I love it. And speaking on that, what you guys have done with She's Happy Hair is amazing, because seeing two black men do hair is unheard of. So what sparked that interest of you and your business partner saying, yo, we should probably get into this hair industry?
Man, it wasn't a whole bunch of genius with it. You know what I'm saying? At that time, I was firefighting, so I was working extra day. My second job was basically at the station. Firefighting, you only work 2 days a week because you work in 24-hour shifts. So I on my 5 days off, most firefighters got a second job. Mine was just working at different fire stations. You know what I'm saying? And I was at the station on the extra day, and my boy called me, and he was just like, man, I got an idea. And we did a few hustles around town anyway, you know what I'm saying? So he knew I was a hustling cat. He a hustling cat. So he was like, bro, we can sell some hair. And I was just like, bro, get off my phone. What are you talking about? You know, your boy called you about selling hair, bro. It sounds crazy. So get off my phone, bro. You tripping. Like, man, I ain't in no hair game. And he was like, bro, I know some cats made $4,000 in a weekend.
Wow.
That's all I need to hear, bro. $4,000 in a weekend.
Say less.
I'm working 24 hours for $200 at the time. I was working an extra day for 24 hours for $200. So I'm like, bro, I can't say no because, $4,000 a weekend, 24 hours, $200, and I could die. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, it was a no-brainer. So I told him, I was like, bro, give me like 3 weeks. Let me think about it. Let me figure it out. Because I knew nothing about anything. I didn't know anything about the hair game, nothing at all. So I was like, let me, you know what I'm saying, get the game. But I made my mind up that next morning. I was like, bro, I work for myself now. I was like, from this day on, I was like, I'm going to treat it like a business from day one. So even when I used to go out and look for salons and talk to women and try to figure out the game, I treated it like a business. So all my partners who knew me be hitting me like, what's up, man? Let's go hit the gym. Let's go work out. I'm like, bro, I work for myself. They'd be like, bro, you ain't at the station, you tripping. I'd be like, bro, I work for myself. Like, I'll hit you after I get through taking care of my business. And I think that was one of the keys, is just like treating it like a business from day one, having that discipline, you know what I'm saying, to just stay with your vision when everybody think you tripping. Because everybody thought I was tripping. You know,
Wow.
Black family, you a firefighter. What you doing selling hell? You better keep that good job. You know how they talk. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, you got to be blind enough, you know what I'm saying, or insane enough to believe when nobody else is believing. Nobody else drinking your Kool-Aid. You feel me? And that's what it was from the beginning for me.
Man, that's beautiful too. And on your page, I love how, you know, you talk about gambling on yourself. How important is it for us who have, you know, dreams of being like an entrepreneur, of not getting stuck in the regular 9 to 5 over and over and over again?
Wow, bro, you got to. What's going on, Sienna? I see my people in here. The biggest boss I know. It's a 15-year-old CEO. That's a 15-year-old CEO of not hot sauce, wing sauce company.
Now that's
They
dope.
are located in 200 specs around the United States. Straight out, salute. They're the biggest bosses I know.
That's
yeah,
hard.
man, they know. You know, we done been at the office on Sundays because we're in the same building. We done been at the office on Sundays, and it's just entrepreneurship is tough, bro. You gotta sacrifice for yourself. That 9 to 5 bring comfort, but it bring, you know what I'm saying? It bring limited comfort.
Wow.
It bring limited comfort. You know what I'm saying? You know what you go get. You gonna go to work. You'll get your check. Might not be enough. Might be barely enough. But it ain't no possibilities usually, unless you just work for a great company that, you know, that really believe in you. For the most part, most people kind of stuck. So if you're an entrepreneur, bro, you gotta know you gotta gamble on you, 1,000%. You can't afford not to gamble on you. You can't. You have to. If you don't, you don't grow. And it's a risk all the time because it's a high possibility you may lose. It's a high possibility. I think they say like 80% of businesses fail in the first 5 years. So if you ain't committed as well, you can put all that money, you put $300,000 into yourself if you want to. But if you give up within the first 5 years, because it's still going to be tough, you assed out. So you got to be committed and willing to just not give up, bro.
Nice.
Like, give up the comfort. You're never comfortable. Like, people will think, like, I can drop all type of business numbers and revenue numbers, and they'll be like, oh, he must be comfortable. Bro, please. I'm here making T-shirts.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? You can never be comfortable. Never, bro.
That's game. And then speaking on stepping out of, you know, comfort zones, seeing, you know, recent interviews with you of talking about having to go to nail salons and, you know, talk to the customer base and talk to the women. What was that whole experience of being like a Black man walking into a nail salon talking about hair and trying to sell hair? How was that for you?
It was dope. It was dope. I got the concept from Baby Boy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
At that time we started off, but Baby Boy Jody. I ain't have a lot of cable. I ain't have a lot of cable. So I was watching Baby Boy a lot at the crib and how he was hustling the dresses at the beauty salon. So I was like, man, look, all I know is when I did really go to the barbershop before Corona, you know, I was like, if a chick walk into the barbershop, you know, she can ask 80 million questions and every dude in there gonna listen. Every dude now go listen. So I'm like, it gotta work like that if a dude walk into a beauty salon, because they used to seeing women all day. So just to talk to a man, it gotta be that way. And that's what I did, bro. I just went in there and tried it out, and it worked. Like, they was happy to see a dude, and I spent hours in there, hours just asking questions. You know, what does the product do? How much does it cost? And play stupid, like, oh, my sister sent me in here. You know, not like I'm coming to make a purchase, but I don't know nothing. So tell me what I need to do for my sister. And I would never buy nothing. I just get the game until I see I was pissing them off, and I'd be like, "Oh, thank you. I'm gonna send her in here because I'm still a little lost, bro." And that's how I got the game. But you gotta be humble enough to go in there and really admit to what you don't know, and be humble enough and vulnerable enough to go in there, and you know, people might kick you out. It's like outside sales when you walking in. You may just be get up. No, get out of here. What's wrong with you? No, so listen, get your ass out of here. But if you ain't, how bad you want the grind? You know, everything in the ground is a numbers game. So how bad do you want it? Right. If you got to take 5 no's or 5 get the fuck out of here before you get your 10 sales, and take care of your business, bro. You know what I'm saying? And go and get 20 of them so you can get your 4 sales for the day. Because everything is a numbers game. It ain't personal. If you really out here trying to get it, you just got to be committed to trying to get it and figure out whatever it takes to get there. If it take me getting slapped 5 times, then I guess I got to get, you know what I'm saying, slapped 50 times to get to my goal. So I better start slapping myself, you know what I'm saying, start taking it. But you got to have that mentality of whatever it takes, I'm that committed to it. You feel me? Whatever it takes. I think I can use this to help me out.
I feel that. And then two, man, networking. I know that that's like a big thing as well. You know, especially being I'm an entrepreneur, who you know, how you get to know people. On your page, I've seen you talk about that at length. So for people who's tapped in right now, I know people personally sometimes who get somewhat discouraged, I would say, by having to talk to people that they don't know, like off rip. So how vital is it for entrepreneurs to network?
It's a key. It's the cornerstone of your business. It's the corner. You know what I'm saying? If you don't get out here and network and get your business name out, it'll never get out. Your friends and family ain't gonna get it out. So you gotta accept that first of all. Your circle ain't gonna support you. Know that off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Before you ruin relationships, setting false expectations. They ain't gonna support you. They don't look at your dreams. They don't see that $1 million company you see. They see the person who owe them $5 or who borrowed money or who used to pee in the bed. Like, that's all they gonna see in you. You feel me? The same way you gonna see it in them. That's human nature. So with that understood, you know, you gotta go out and get it. You gotta go and meet people and network and all of that. And it's uncomfortable for everybody. I think that's what it gotta be said. Even if I go and hit 5 events this week or in a regular week when it's not coronavirus, bro, I got inhibitions before I walk into every room. But it's about the grind. It's a part of it. It's like earlier, I got to take 5 slaps. I'm going to start slapping myself. Even if I'm uncomfortable walking in the room, I got to get in these rooms. Even if it takes me the first 3 and I just walk in and I just shut up and just peep game and just be like, okay, this is how the conversation go. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Do a little eavesdropping. Do a little, you know, just peeping game. But you got to expose yourself to them elements, or not just sit in your house and be like, man, I'm too nervous to network. I ain't gonna get there. You better get your ass in your car, get dressed and drive. You know what I'm saying? And then talk to yourself when you get in the parking lot like, man, I ain't wasting my gas. I better get my ass in here. You know what I'm saying? Talk. But but if you got to, but it's not easy for anybody. Because I think a lot of people got the concept that, oh, it's easy for anybody. Like, he a talker, so he can go in anywhere. No, I'm nervous just like you nervous. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you networking with people who probably don't look like you or who you feel probably got more money than you and all of that. Play the role, act the part. When you get in the room, act like you belong there. And people ain't gonna know the difference because half of them probably feel like your ass do. You know what I'm saying? They awkward, they nervous too, but they there. And that's entrepreneurship. It's showing up. Everybody got the same fears. Everybody got the same words. The entrepreneurs are the ones who's crazy enough to show up. It's crazy enough to go and do it.
I like that. Crazy enough. So as somebody who's crazy enough, like right now, you're already doing the shirts, you're doing the branding, running the company. How do you stay motivated mentally day in and day out?
Man, I'm just one of them cats that's kind of like self-motivated. You know what I'm saying? That's why I give it out. Yeah, that's why I give it out so much. That's just the whole reason for my platform, is just to give it out to everybody else. You know, even if whatever my energy was growing up, I was always the cat that we was going to go play basketball. I'm the one, bro, let's get the ball. Let's go kill these boys, you know? If we was going out chasing chicks in the club, I'm like, man, we going to get all of them tonight. They going to be on us. That's just me. I'm going to give that energy out. You know what I'm saying? But I try to stay positive about reading first. You know, the unfed mind will devour itself. So if you ain't read no books, you ain't putting nothing in your head, the world go consume you. You gonna be looking at this Trump shit. You gonna be looking at your bills. You gonna start feeling sorry. You got to start reading and getting the game, because it gives you confidence. Like, all right, I got the game now. Okay, I'm a little bit more equipped to get out here and get it. So it's just reading a lot, bro. A lot of stoic quotes. I'm big on quotes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm big on looking at greatness and that was previous than me. What's up with it, Jerry? Jerry, no, I'm next door. Jerry, I'm out here working. You see where I'm at? Usually I'm at night in here. I'm in the daytime. But yeah, bro, you gotta and I just look at the great people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can study the Steve Jobs and all of them and look at what they were saying. People that built it from the ground up. You know, go Google some, get on YouTube and look at a Bezos video from '97. Right? Before he would do this, you feel me? So go look at that hunger that he had and look at them interviews and look at them ones when they thought Jobs was crazy. When they weren't having interviews thinking he was amazing, they thought he was an idiot. Go back and look at those interviews and just see how everybody ridiculed them and nobody knew they would be the names that they are today, that are kind of like the gatekeepers, right? So I think that, bro, is just knowing you built for it. Too. I just think it got to be in you to know, like, bro, I'm built for it. And that's just how I always felt, you know, because I was watching a podcast with, who was that? Gilbert Arenas not too long ago. And he was just saying, like, when in basketball games, he was like, bro, I don't let I'm going to shoot. I'm going to shoot it 50 times anyway. You feel me?
Yeah.
If they dropping, I'm not going to be that depressed. If they going in, I'm not going to be that depressed because I'm going to shoot. That's just what I'm going to do. And as an entrepreneur, you just got to give it effort. Sometimes you go lose, bro. I don't care how much effort you give. I don't care how much you just go lose and lose and lose. I'm going to keep going. Sometimes you go win. That ain't the time to take your foot off the gas. It's the time to keep going. So you just got to be committed to the grind and know, like, bro, I'm just in it for the long haul. It's a marathon, and I'm in this thing until it stops because I want. You feel me?
Yeah. Hey, that's the perfect word because I'm about to ask you about Nip. So speaking on marathon, Nip is somebody I know that you study. I study Nip. What are some of the biggest lessons that you got from looking at somebody as great as Nipsey?
Man, it's the marathon continues, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just the marathon continues, if anything. Just like, and that's all I jam. When I was really on my grind from my raggedy car with no AC, hustling $75 bundles to wherever. You know what I'm saying? Today, all I jam, all my partners know, they was like, man, I'm from Houston. You hear the accent. So everybody's like, man, who is this Nipsey cat you keep jamming? I'd be telling them, I'm like, bro, he getting your mind right. One of his main things is fuck the middleman. So that was my main thing too. Like, man, I ain't finna let nobody middleman me in business. I'm going directly to the supplier. I'm finna Frank Lucas this thing. You feel me? So it's like, and that's why I built the t-shirts, because we the manufacturer. We don't have to, don't nobody make, we make it.
I like
you
that.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We ain't no middleman. We go make it for you, and we make it for ourselves. So that with Nip, bro, the marathon continues. You go get tested. You know, I think he talked a lot about that. Like, bro, you go get tested. It's not gonna be easy. You are going to get tested, but you got to keep that mentality of like, I'm never going to fucking fold. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how much I'm tested. I am never going to fold. And it's been days I've been car broke down, walking down the freeway at the lowest points. That's when I pump myself up the most. Like, ain't nobody else gonna be walking down the street telling this story. Like, I used to put my car in. You feel me? Like, that's like, you gotta have that mentality. Like, oh man, when I fucking win, they ain't gonna know it. Like that, cause this ain't gonna break me. And if you ain't breaking at that point, bro, then what can break you? You feel me? Then what can? And it's just that mentality. It's that consistently that mentality.
Yeah, I like that. And then earlier you talking about books feeding your mind. What books do you like reading the most, and what books would you recommend for other people to read as well?
I read a lot of leadership books. A lot of leadership. You know what I'm saying? A lot of John Maxwell, bro. What am I reading right now? Because they always tell me what's the most important book is usually the one you're reading right now. So I'm reading like 3 of them right now. What are we reading? Leaders Eat Last by Simon Sinek. That's dope. I'm getting into that right now. Learned Optimism. That's another one I'm reading right now.
I'm gonna check all these out.
Yeah. Learned Optimism is a good one. And The Art of Finance. I think I put it on my stories not too long ago. Super dope one. Especially if you don't really know that much about finance. And if you want to get in business, you got to know your numbers. But most entrepreneurs don't. You know, like 65-70% don't know basic numbers. So this book is a great introduction to how to learn about them on the most basic level. So, yeah, bro, those 3 right now. My John Maxwell Daily Reader is one I read every day. Every day it's a different quote, a different excerpt. You know, he done wrote like 80 books. So every day it's like whatever you're going through, you can read your daily reader, bro, and it'll just put something in perspective, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, bring up the team, whether it's talk about the player in you, talk about the resiliency in you, or whether it's just like get out here and show love to people. But it's always going to be something that you can take that day and run with it. And then even if it take you 5 minutes to read it. So those are probably some of the most simplest ones. Shout out to Derek Grace. I
love Derek Grace too.
Yeah, Derek Grace, man, his first one. What is it? 300? It's like some 365 rules guide to a man, something like that. But his first one helped me out a lot when I was just in the grind, because it just keep you thinking outside the box. Like, don't get boxed into this society and all this bullshit. Because when you are an entrepreneur, you building your own fucking society. You building your own reality. You ain't even really living in nobody else's reality. You living in your own. I don't go to nobody else's job. Nobody tells me what these. So you building your own world. So you got to keep framing whatever it could be, not just conforming to what they're giving you. You know what I'm saying?
I love that, man. Hey, you put me on game. I'm about to check out all these books.
Yeah, bro, they good. All 3 of them, I'm telling you right now, are great, bro. And every now and then I flash some on my page. I'm working on like 2 or 3 myself. That I'm trying to write, but I just want to make sure that I'm giving the right value and that energy is felt. I don't want people to just buy it. I don't want some people just have books that have book signings. I want shit to change people's life, for them to feel the pressure you can feel when you're talking to me. You can feel like that in me. I want it when you're reading it. I want you to be able to feel that same thing.
Yeah, most definitely. Think Robbie OG or Robbie G asked, what were those books again?
The art of finance, learned optimism, leaders eat last, and John Maxwell Daily Reader.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anything on leadership with John Maxwell. I always tell people, bro, you're in entrepreneurship, you got to be reading up on leadership. Because if your shit work, you're going to need some help. You're going to need some help, bro. You ain't nobody made $1 billion by themselves.
That's
you know what I'm saying? So you're going to need some help, and you're going to have to learn how to move as a leader. And it ain't what you think in your head. It ain't you do this, you do this, you do this. It's usually I'm going to take the L for you. I'm going to sacrifice for you. You know, it's just a whole different mentality. And you got to learn if you really want to pour into your people and support them. You feel me?
Nice. And on leadership as well, being an entrepreneur, like you just said, you have to lead people. So what are some strategies that you try to implement in your company to lead people the right way?
Bro, we read the same books. Everybody in my company got the John Maxwell 365 Daily Reading. We're currently reading Simon Sinek Leaders Eat Last. We just finished up with Grit. Before that, we just read Good to Great. Before that, we read 48 Laws of Power. You know what I'm saying? As a leader, it's the law to live. So I gotta read 5 books. We're gonna read one together, but I gotta read 5 simultaneously because it's the law to live. If I stay locked up here, then the team can only be here. But if I'm steady growing, then and I gotta be transparent with that information. A lot of companies, they don't want to give people the game. I've never been a cat that's worried about giving nobody the game. So you gotta be willing to give everybody the game and expose them to the same things. And not in a very egotistical way, because some people can be, I know this, I know that.
Yeah, trying to like talk down to you.
Yeah, it's like, hey man, I'm sharing this information with you the same way I try to share it on my page. Like, hey, you better pick this up. You know what I'm saying? If you're on this team, you got to pick it up because you got to be resilient. You got to have grit. You got to be trying to go from good to great. So you got to have all of these tools to keep up. You know what I'm saying, with this pace. So that's what I do with the team, bro. Anything I get, I learn, I try to share it with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So how do you stay humble too? Because I know once you start achieving success, reaching greater heights that you probably just dreamed of, and once that becomes real, I know that some people get cocky, some people get the big head, they start talking down to people. So how do you stay humble all throughout this journey?
Stay working, bro. I'm here making t-shirts right now. I'm here making t-shirts right now. Take yourself too serious. You know what I'm saying? This ain't, because nothing lasts forever, too. You ain't never made it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never made it. This is business. Your customers can turn on you. You can make a big mistake and it can be over. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Hey, you can get canceled.
Real quick. So you got to respect everything and respect everybody around you and continue to show love and continue to take L's. Like, running around here thinking your shit don't stink. I ain't no celebrity. As a business owner, you ain't no celebrity. You're usually a servant. If you're successful at business, you're a good servant. You know what I'm saying? You're great at serving your customers. You're great at serving your people. You're great at serving everybody outside of you. Now, sometimes capital come with that if you run a good business with your numbers. You know what I'm saying? You can charge a premium for that service, but you got to stay serving everybody, bro. Never forget that you always a servant. You ain't better than nobody. You ain't special. And when you come from where I come from, bro, you wouldn't even think that crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what it is. You know what it is.
Yeah. Respect to that, man. And how important is great customer service? Because I know Black-owned businesses always get like this bad rap that customer service is trash. So how important is that for you?
Customer service is everything. They the boss. They the boss. Point blank period. They the boss, bro. They who sign your checks. They the boss. So at all times, you got to treat them like A1. You know what I'm saying? You got to be committed to excellence. You got to know what's up. You got to know as a Black-owned business, people expecting you not to open on time.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? You got to know that they're expecting for you to fail. They expect, they come in, that's our people. No more, because it's only us that's going to fucking support us anyway. But it's our people. So you got to know people go come in, looking for a reason to complain. You know what I'm saying? Looking for a reason to say, well, that's why I don't fucking support Black businesses now. So your customer service got to be that much higher. And I was this is a podcast I was listening to not too long ago about this, and it was talking about it, and it's like, when you're defining customer service, most people think it's customer service is when shit is going great. Like, oh yeah, it's great customer service because when I'm giving you a great product, that ain't customer service. Customer service is when your product fuck up. how do you handle your customer then, right? When something
Good
do go
point.
wrong with the product, you know what I'm saying? How are you gonna go
Yeah.
out of your way to bend your back open for them? Or when your customer needs you to bend a business rule, open early, or stay open a little late for them, you know what I'm saying? Or deliver, or take a L, or you gonna deliver that level of customer service to make sure that you got their back. That's customer service, you know what I'm saying? But in all my businesses, bro, that's number one. You call She's Happy Hair, we gonna tell you, it's a great day if She's Happy Hair. How can I help you? That's our greeting. You know, you call Happy Me Tea. It's a great day, Happy Me Tea. How can we make you happy? You can call these numbers right now: 281-382-4936, 713-360-6702. You call any of them. You call any 7 She's Happy Hair locations. You gonna get that greeting. You gonna get that greeting. You know, you can look us up on Google. You'll see customers like, I've never had this level of customer service, because that's what got us there from day one. From when I'm hustling out the trunk. You know what I'm saying? When I didn't know very much about the hair, I ain't arguing with my customers if they say this hair garbage, because I don't know very much. It's like, oh, tell me about it. Oh, what should it do? Oh, okay. No. I'm gonna take it back, keep your money, and I'm gonna make it right for you.
I like that.
That's the lifetime customer. That's the loyalty you want. So it's just about the customers, everything, bro. You can never neglect them. Ain't no extra customers. You know what I'm saying? If you a business that's treating people like it's extra customers, your ass is soon to be out of business. Point blank period. You are soon to be out of business.
Wow. Hey, you dropping bars right now. I know COVID, it probably messed up a lot of businesses, but at the same time, a lot of businesses have started during this time. How have you pivoted during this whole quarantine right now?
Man, you gotta switch the game up. You know what I'm saying? So with our t-shirt company, we had to close the doors. Everything is online. So we had to step up our online presence. So what I found out with most people in COVID, man, COVID just discovered it's usually some part of your business you have not had a chance to really pay a lot of attention to, because you're doing everything. So COVID slowed everything down, and it may have took that easy win for you away. So now you got to revert to that thing that's been in the back of your head. Like, man, I knew I should have been getting my website right. Shit, now I got to depend completely on my website. You know what I'm saying? And with my hair company, everything is curbside now. So we had to switch great customer service, which we would give you at a counter, to a car now, which is a whole different level with 5 locations in Texas. And it's been hot as hell in the summer. So, you know, my team has been going over and beyond to be out there at these cars for 20 minutes, selling products and delivering and answering questions, and still giving you good 20, 10, 15 minutes of customer service while they sweating. And the sun is on 107 days, because we understand the customer is everything. And just because we had to switch for COVID, the customer shouldn't have to take that on the chin.
I love that.
Because they gonna feel that way, like they still want to come in, and it's like, no, you can't come in, but we gonna give you that same service we would give you at your car in your AC.
Love that, man. And for your business, your brand, everything, what's next? What do you have planned next?
Bro, just working on getting better, bro. Right now, I'm just using COVID. I can't fly nowhere right now, and I'm usually all around America. So using the time to get better. You know what I'm saying? To bring more value on the speaking platform, to bring more value on my consulting platform. You know what I'm saying? I'm just really investing in me right now. I'm learning as much as I possibly can. I'm in like 2 different leadership programs. I've been like 3 different entrepreneurship programs. Like, I stay in programs all times to get this game, because I need it. And then I'm socially responsible to give it to my people. You know what I'm saying? So that I can have so many conversations like this, because I get 50 of these requests a week, and I'm usually too busy for them. So that's why I just decided to be like, you know what, bro, just do it now. Because I'm never sitting down. You waiting on me to say, hey, give me 30 minutes for me to talk to you, bro, you're never going to get it from me. You're never going to get it from me, because I don't have it. I don't have it. You know what I'm saying? I got so much I'm trying to do that I'm behind on. So it's like, bro, we just go get it in while I'm in here making t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? It's just investing more into myself so that I can build this platform, so that I can really start to build tools to help people out on a lot of black entrepreneurs, because we so thirsty for this game. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think we even know a lot of this shit's possible. We don't even know somebody can start with $900 and make $100 million in revenue. We don't even know we can do that. But I can tell you we can do it, because I did it. You know what I'm saying? And I can tell you exactly how it come. And it's like, I ain't nobody. I ain't big. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
It's just I'm a grinded motherfucker. And if you won't grind it out too, and you willing to take whatever it takes and just stay committed to it and take all the L's that come with it, all the L's that come with it, and still stay hungry and still stay like growing. Like, bro, I told y'all this. I'm still in classes. You know what I'm saying? I just got out of class yesterday. I had got
That's
two classes
powerful.
this week. You
That's
can't never
powerful.
stop learning. You know what I'm saying? Never stop investing in yourself. So that's the okay. Uh huh. Uh huh. Oh wow. Okay. In California, right? Okay. All right. Yeah, bro. So it's just Santa Sauce. That's my people, man. We be having real talks. I haven't seen y'all in a while. I know usually when y'all there, I'm running up to the office. But yeah, bro. You just gotta stay committed. I don't even know what the last question was, but it's just what was the last question you asked me?
What's next for you? For your
Oh,
brand, everything,
oh,
company.
yeah, bro. Just She's Happy. The She's Happy brand. We're expanding just the hair care products. You know what I'm saying? Expanding the wigs. We really trying to, we know we just signed a deal with Walmart. So we just, really
That's
setting that
hard.
foundation for our Walmart location. Just setting that foundation. That's the first one of six. So we just did our first Walmart right outside of Atlanta. And we got 6 more, well, 5 more cities at least to go.
And
So
that's where
setting
I'm
that
at. So yeah, I'll
foundation.
check that out.
Okay, yeah, yeah, we right there in Latonia, bro. Right there in
Okay,
Latonia.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, right there,
Stone Mountain
right
area.
off of, yeah, right off of 30 in Stone Mountain, right
Yeah.
there at that Walmart,
Yeah.
the Walmart in Stone Mountain. So, yeah,
That's
bro.
what's
Usually
up.
I'm there every week because I'm
Okay.
setting the foundation and networking. But
Dope.
Corona got me kind of
Yeah.
landed right now. But
Yeah.
that's for the She's Happy brand, Happy Me Tea. We just trying to expand into our HBCU line. We're really just working on a lot of stuff for the culture right now at Happy Me Tea for just HBCUs and continuing to print and provide like a great source of quality for like entrepreneurs growing up that want to brand. A lot of people want to
Mhm.
express themselves right now, make their own t-shirts, push their own
That's right.
brand. So Happy Me
Yeah.
Tea, we the people that do it, whether it's screen print, embroidery, sublimation. Our whole Happy Me Tea business is just about us celebrating us. Whether we're making shirts because your kid graduated, whether we making your stole because you graduated, whether we making a shirt of your son for football because you're proud of him, whether your daddy
Mm.
passed and you want a shirt to commemorate him. We just all about celebrating us. So whether you making one for your brand and just want to say Black Lives Matter because you want to
Yeah.
walk around and show people you matter, the whole Happy Me Tea brand is just about us celebrating us. And the personal brand is just me continuing to invest in myself so that I can get this game to people because I know they want it. There's so many people hungry for it. I get so many messages on IG just like, bro, I don't even know who you are. I don't even know where you came from. But you got to be like one of the most motivating people I ever met. And it's like
Facts.
just continuing to give that out to everybody, bro, because as a culture, we need it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's where we going with all three of those for sure.
Hey, you preaching, bro, and just going through your page, checking you out, like you provide so much game. And a lot of black entrepreneurs, well, I won't say a lot, but there's some who don't want to give out game. So what motivates you to not only inspire us, but to also show us how to get it too?
I just feel like, bro, that's what I'm here for. I think
Mm,
everybody feel like they got a reason in life. I feel like mine is just to inspire people. You
it's
know what I'm
fast.
saying? It's just to inspire people. So I've always gave it away. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't hurt you to give it away.
That's
I think
right. Yeah.
I grew up in the '90s. I was born in the '80s, grew up in the '90s. So it's just like I
Mm,
grew up under the game is to be sold, not told. I don't believe that though. I'm gonna give it to you. You know what I'm saying? I done paid for it a few times.
mm,
I paid for a few cats to, hey, bro, put me on game because I know they didn't want to see me win, or they wouldn't have
mm.
never let me in the door if I didn't understand the game. And that's the game. It has been a long way where you got to come in and pay. So I've approached people like, hey, bro, I'm gonna pay you 1,500, 2,000 this month, and for the next 6 months to teach me the game, and I've learned it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So
Yeah.
accumulation of those things is what I'm giving everybody from following black mentors who paid to going to these white classes, to going to seminars, to going to leadership programs, just accumulating all that to reading the books, to figuring out the books that the black people read, figuring out the
Mm.
books that the white people read, and
Yeah.
just getting all that game. And I'm trying to find a way to bottle all that up into something that we could take to where you can take it at face value in layman's terms and just know, all right, bro, he ain't talking over my head. He talking to me right at my level, telling me exactly how I need to tell it. You know
I
what I'm
love that.
saying? And delivering that to the people. And I give it away for free right now because I don't have to. I mean, I make money off my business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't have to. I don't got to tell you to buy my book. I'm gonna give you the value first. Whenever I do decide to drop a product, I don't want you to drop it to support me. I want you to drop it because you need to say like, whatever the fuck he getting me now, I need to get it so that I can get better. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my whole thing. Is just continue to just bring value, bro. Bring value to everybody around me.
That's awesome, man. One of my last two questions for entrepreneurs who's trying to get started right now, what should be the first thing that they should do?
Just do it.
Just do it.
Whatever they think they can't do it. Whatever they think the first step is, just do it. You know what I'm saying? I think that they should not be waiting. Don't overthink it another day. Get started today. Ain't no fucking tomorrow. Get started today. Basically, just get started. A lot of people complain, I ain't got this, I ain't got that. Man, what do you got? And then work with that until those resources accumulate more. Because the number one thing most entrepreneurs gonna say is, I ain't got no money. You black in America, you ain't got no money.
Wow.
Get your hustle on. Figure it out from what you got until you have more. So just get started. That's my thing for them. Get started. They can do it. There you go. Tell them, Sienna. See, they know, man. You tell me, like it's a Sienna, Jerry. These are people I talk to all the time. Just fellow entrepreneurs, and we have the same conversation I'm having with you. These are the ones we have every time we encounter each other.
Love it, man. You gave us so much game, man. I appreciate all your time, everything. Very last question before we leave. Where do you see yourself within the next 5 to 10 years?
Man, where do I see myself in the next 5 to 10 years? Bro, I don't know. Probably just, I don't know.
Day by day.
You know, I think you better record this. You know what I'm saying? Hold on to this because I think this gonna be like one of them Steve Jobs interviews where it's like, man, that boy been talking that shit for, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I remember when he used to. I just feel like that's what it is. I just feel like I think Dave Ramsey calls it like the momentum theory. And it's just like basically if you continue to put so much work in and never stop, in 5 years you get a certain level. And like at 10 to 15 years, that's when you get to the jobs, you know, because you begin to Kobe yourself when you're doing the 5 workouts a day and everybody do it too. So it's just like, bro, I ain't letting up. So, you know, the sky's the limit because the last thing I'm going to do is let off the gas. You feel me? And that's just how I feel. And my goal is always to be, it always has been, you know, since I jumped in this entrepreneurship journey, it's like, if you know me, I want to be the biggest boss you know. Facts. That's just it. I don't care if you know Diddy. So that's how much work I got to do. I just want if you met me, I want you to say, that's the biggest fucking dude I know, is just at bossing up and just getting it done. So that means I got to do a lot of fucking work. And I'm just going to be doing that work every day for the next 5 to 10 years, bro. Straight up. Straight up.
Again, bro, thank you for your time. I know you're extremely busy. Take care of your stuff, man. We appreciate you. This interview, it will be posted on YouTube this weekend. So I got you.
Already, bro. Already. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You as well. You be good.